Hold on.
And it would have helped if I would have
I
unmuted my microphone for all that. So again, hello
No,
everybody.
wait. Bree's not here.
uh,
Pearl's
I
here.
yeah, and also I didn't even see
Galen's here.
Morticia pull up.
Silt is here.
okay, well, don't grab anything that's not yours. Just start with that.
I won't.
Becca, what was
I didn't even click Gallon.
Yeah. Weird.
Okay.
It literally just pulled up as her.
So Becca, when you open up the
Yes.
character selector on the right-hand side, do you see Morticia there?
Character selector.
Yeah, it'll
I'm
be
coming right now.
it'll be under the player tab on the right-hand side. Okay, Brad, while you're helping her, I'm gonna run and see what the hell's going on with Pam.
I got Bree,
You got
but
Bree.
I see everybody here.
Well, don't worry
Just
about
tripping.
that. Those are
they
just
stay on.
yeah, those are just the characters that haven't been picked up.
Oh,
by
okay.
anybody,
No, I just
so-
forgot to grab my character. That was bad on me.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about that.
Okay, never mind. Then we good.
So,
Frida, don't touch it.
she wants to play. Okay.
I know she was.
And Brad's getting
No.
everything sorted out
Yeah.
over there. So, again, hello everybody. Welcome to Waters of the Deep. Mike can't be here. One of those wonderful family is more important than D&D apparently situations. So here we are, we're playing an episode of the Golden Years with our wonderful secondary characters, which honestly I think was a really good idea because now we don't ever miss a week. It all happens in the same universe and we just keep playing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we left off, you guys, those of you who had participated, at least, had dived to the bottom of the ocean to discover to search for an aquatic tree. And if possible, recover it to bring it back to Haven for breeding wood purposes so that the population can expand and half of Haven doesn't need to be a forest to provide lumber. Yeah, so we're going to pick up tonight with Avalyn filling in Mortimer and Morticia and Bree with the goings-on. And you see, yeah, so Barrick was like, all right, guys, give me a minute. And then walked his little dragonborn self into the back room and heard some grunts and some squeals. And we peeked a look, and this fish dude was just straight doggy styling him. And that's what the stain on the cape is. And yeah, it was interesting. And you all look over at Barrett and he's just shaking his head.
Nice.
Did I miss anything, Max? Max, did I miss anything?
I don't believe so. I mean, that was pretty much the highlights.
Oh, we got into a little bit of a fight there on our way out. One of the guard dudes showed up and was like, "You can't touch the tree." And apparently the guy we cut the deal with wasn't allowed to cut the deal that we cut with him. So we had to kick a little ass there. That was a thing.
Yeah, turns out he was just horny.
Oh, I suppose I could share the map with you guys, huh? Yeah, shit happens. So, anyways, I think we got a couple days till we get back to Haven, so I'm gonna polish the ballistas here, and yeah.
Is that what you kids call it nowadays?
Oh, God.
I will wink at you as I walk over to start making sure the seawater isn't corroding the ballista. This is a good chance for anybody to, if there's any conversation or anything, as we get Becca leveled up here real quick. if anybody's got anything.
Still working. It's been so long since I've played this character.
It's
I
all
know, me
good.
too. I completely forgot what happened last time. Even like,
On the bright side, it's low level. So I think the last
Right.
time Pam, Becca, and Brad were here was the little Odess side dip.
hmm
Barrick announces not so loudly that he'll be below deck doing his laundry.
laundry. What laundry?
Avalyn will point out the large fish cum stain on his robes as he walks away in shame.
Just a little stain. Just a little stain. Just throw some water on it. You'll be fine.
Max is just gonna kind of head up there and it's gonna, sit cross-legged and pray. Every once in a while you'll hear, "All praise the great and powerful Max, you who give us the power to do all."
That's right, we decided you're going to be your own deity.
I love that so much.
Forgot about that. I was just about to say roll a d100, but then I was going to say you can't because you're not level 3, so we don't know what domain or who your deity is. So... And then I remembered, you are your own deity. So
That's right.
that's all
I
good.
worship the greatest power in the universe.
Just a heads up to everyone, it does kind of look like our power might go out here at some point.
It's
Boo.
nasty raining and
Yeah,
thunder.
it's like I can't even see the street right now. It's nasty.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
I think we were on just the very north edge of that earlier today. Some sprinkles. That sucks.
Yeah.
anybody got anything
Yeah.
else?
Nope.
Any fun conversations or anything for our wonderful party members who almost never get to interact with each other?
Mad Magog isn't much of a conversationalist, so.
I'm gonna get close to you and I'm gonna ask you if you fish, just for conversation's sake.
Which you? Let's be a little more specific.
Magma.
Okay.
I love fish.
No, but do you fish? Do you know how to fish?
I'm gonna sort of blank stare and look at my hands and look at you yeah, I fish.
Do you want to fish?
The boat's moving.
So it's fun. Whoever catches a fish will make today's dinner.
I'll shrug and yell out, "Captain, we're gonna fish."
All right.
What's the worst thing that can happen? If we get stuck somewhere and someone goes overboard? Oh well.
As you're saying that, I dive into the water
Oh hell no.
because that's what you mean, right? We're going fishing.
No.
Soon as that happens from the upper deck, you hear Captain Ralph, crap! Hard to port! Raise the sails! Avalon's gonna run over and start trying to raise the sails. Which
I'm looking for fish.
athletics. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. Avalon is heaving this side of the sail as hard as he can. Yeah, you jump in and you see a juvenile shark.
Nice.
I'm catching that bitch.
You gonna catch it or kill it is the real question.
I have an axe, don't I?
Are you noodling it?
Does Bree see
You know what?
it?
I have a
It's
spear.
like-
I'll spear it.
Okay.
Well, the ship was sailing at full speed, so they are, in the 6 seconds that this happened, already a good 20, 30 feet behind the ship.
Oh, never mind.
Unless you
I was
jumped
gonna-
in right after them. Bree.
Oh, it's right there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, 1,000%. I just wasn't sure if I can see the little mini shark. Because
You
I
have.
was.
So did you jump in after Mad Magog?
Yeah. When all the shenanigans happened, I'm like, oh
Okay.
shit, no! And I jump.
Beautiful. So you jump in and go ahead and make a perception check for me as well, Pam.
Okay. I'm Bree.
Bree, sorry, whatever. Pam, person. We only
I'm
have 2
Bree.
names. Okay. Yeah, you definitely see the shark as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you two roll initiative.
To see who catches it.
Well, it's Mad Magog
It's a
said she
fight
was
now.
gonna try to kill it, and
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
it's okay. Katie, you get to go first.
Okay.
If you do not have a swim speed, it is difficult terrain, so you get to move half your movement each round.
Let's see. I
Okay.
don't think I do.
I don't think either of you do,
I don't do either.
because I don't think either of you have any mariner equipment yet.
Mm-mm.
You're not the right species, so nope.
I have to change that. Okay. I'll use my spear to not throw, just to jab.
Okay. That'll hit.
Ugh.
As an orc, you get Savage Attacker. You can re-roll that damage in the chat box and see if you can get a higher roll.
Okay.
Sure do, so I'll give it that extra 3. Alright, anything else for you?
Mm. I'll rage.
Okay, go ahead and drop it on. Katie, we need to keep an eye on your armor class as well. I've got the effect on you from the Awakened Leaf. We just have to make sure that it's working. If and when you ever get hit. Just a heads up.
You put the effect on?
Yeah, it should.
Is that what you...
Yeah, it's already on you.
Okay.
So you should have a +1 to your AC from that. We just kind of have to look at what hits you and see if it's actually working.
Okay.
So a 16 should be a miss, even though your AC
Okay.
says 15.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that, Bree, you're up.
Okay.
There's what?
No, nothing. I was gonna do the Savage Attacker, but it's not for this scenario.
That's for damage. So
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Never mind. Regardless. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm not good as a fisher. Like, it's just not. It's like, but oh, what is that? Was it a
no, it was an 8, but you get
Oh.
a plus. Why do you have a +9?
I don't know.
Because I put a bonus on you, and apparently it does it automatically. Hold on 1 second. This should say +7. Okay. No, that was me. That was a coding thing.
Oh,
But you hit even with a 15. So go
Okay.
ahead. Now, Pam, you're new to Rogue. So
Yeah.
you took a level in Rogue. Your sneak attack. Typically,
Yeah.
you need advantage on the attack to put on your sneak attack damage. However, if there is an ally of yours within 5 feet of your target and you don't have disadvantage, you can apply your sneak attack.
okay.
So, do you want to apply your sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay. So, under sneak attack, you just drag that effect onto yourself. That didn't do it. You have to drag it and drop it on yourself.
Physically drag it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Tiki. Like that. Okay.
Yep, just like that. Now, roll your damage. Beautiful, and that's enough to kill it. So you both jump in the water. The ship keeps going. It's turning and slowing, but you spot this juvenile reef shark, and Mad Magog comes up and jabs it once with the spear, catching it off guard, spooking it. And Bree, you launch an arrow. It flies right over Mad Magog's shoulder, through the eye socket into the brain, killing the shark immediately.
I'll
Beautiful.
grab its tail and start swimming back.
Yeah, we got dinner. Woohoo! And then start swimming back too.
All right. Some minutes later, the ship has managed to turn and slow, and you both make it back aboard the ship, fish in tow.
Well, I'm gonna hand it to Bree and be like, "You killed it. You're making dinner."
Yeah. Thanks. Good job. I didn't think you were gonna like throw yourself though. Don't do that again, because that was not cool.
About the same time Bree says that, you hear Captain Wraith from the top deck. Don't ever do that again. We fish from the deck with rods and reels like civilized folk.
Who's standing
I'm
closest to me right now?
Sorry.
Be either Bree or Mortimer.
What's a rod and reel?
Who are you directing that at?
Either of them.
Okay. Brad, Pam.
Try to explain.
Hmm.
I just sit there with like holding. I'm still holding it, right? The little shark.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just holding a little shark, trying to explain with my hands, but I'm kind of like struggling. And I'm like, I'll be right back. I might take this down to the kitchen. And I go.
I'm just gonna shrug and go look out at the water again. Say fishing sounds boring that way.
Right. Let me make a note here. There wasn't a whole lot of meat on that shark. It's enough food for you guys to get you back to land, basically. Or back to Haven, rather, because, yeah, reasons. Anybody got anything else, though? Becca, are you good to go?
I think so. I'm just reading up on everything for my character again.
Okay. No worries.
Make sure I know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, the night carries on. No issues through the night watches. You all have a nice shark steak dinner. And morning arises. And as the sun starts coming up behind the ship, you hear Mrs. Wraith, who had transitioned to the crow's nest, call out, I need everyone on deck. I think land ho.
Land who?
Land ho. Like there's land. And you guys would all know that you're not expected to be back at Haven for at least another 24 hours.
Okay, so I come off from the kitchen. La la la. There's land.
This is the next morning, so let me...
I would have stayed in the kitchen, like chopping away the meal and then cleaning everything up, so...
I gave you your rage back, Katie. So.
Thanks.
How early in the morning? Like 6 a.m.?
It's sunrise, so somewhere
Okay.
between 6 and 8 a.m. because I didn't plan this world to the point of knowing when the sun rises and sets.
Okay, so I would have been in the kitchen just having something, eating something. I'm always eating.
What's everyone else do?
Waiting.
Yeah, waiting to see what the captain says.
Okay. Well, you all come up, and Mrs. Wright points off the bow of the ship, which is the front of the ship, and you see, not too far off, but far enough that you're a safe distance away, a little chunk of what appears to be a land formation with a broken ship on it. Did everybody
What do you
catch
mean?
that? Or...
No.
It's a landmass with a broken ship. Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah, it's like a very, very small island. Maybe just a little bit smaller than your ship. And there is a ship larger than your ship that appears to have struck it and broken into several pieces. So it's a shipwreck situation.
Got it.
Bad day for them.
I would probably look at the captain and say, "Good sir, it appears that there's some people in distress over there."
It would appear so. Well, Mariner's law says we have to render aid if necessary, but Salvager's law says we get to keep whatever we find out the shipwreck. So, any opposed to this here venture?
No. Let's go.
Not at all.
Mortimer raises his hand.
Yes, little toony one.
So does that mean that we get to keep the dead?
We don't usually partake of those such ventures. We usually give good old sailors a burial at sea and call it a day.
Oh, what a shame.
After we check their pockets, of course.
Ah, there's that sense of adventure I knew you had, Captain.
All right, well, I'll get us into a safe distance and we'll drop anchor. Go ahead and raise the mainsail. Keep the secondary and sail down. We'll come in slow. Maybe... Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just yelling.
Okay. It's maybe 20, 30 minutes later. You guys have weighed anchor not far off from the shipwreck, which I will reveal to you now. And it is, in fact, a small island with a large ship crashed against it, broken into several pieces. If you zoom out, you can see it now.
Oh.
That's why the ship was crooked on the map there, because I rebuilt
gotcha.
the map. Captain Wright, all right. This is as close as we can get without risking the same fate. I need 2 volunteers to stay behind and man the ballista just in case, and everybody else get to looting. And Barrick and Avalyn would both raise their hands and take up positions at ballistas immediately. All right, whoever's going, get to it.
Got it.
I'll run from this side of the ship and dive off again. Yoop.
Oh, there she goes again.
There she
Kind of fun.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do the same. Peace.
Right. For elevation's sake, just to clarify now for map purposes, the deck of the ships, both ships, are even to each other, and those will be 0. The water is roughly 10 feet below the deck of the ships, and the top of the island is another 15 feet above the decks. Just so everybody's clear on the elevational points. Mortimer,
Morticia would
what you doing?
probably. Oh,
I'm sorry, I gotta be off mic for a second. I gotta deal with something with that poster I sent you guys.
Okay, are you going with them, just so I can move you along with them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna say that Morticia would kind of grab Mortimer, and as she would like jump off the ship, it would be like very graceful, and then she'd be like something along the lines of like, "Come, my darling, maybe we'll go to our deaths," and then just like fall into the water.
Okay. All right. Well, you're all in the water, so go wherever you're gonna go.
Well, eventually I'd go.
Yeah, just get to whatever the
board there.
first point you would hit on the ship.
Hi. Where am I? Oh, there. Here.
You can move Mortimer with me.
Bree, I'm gonna put you on the edge of the ship there.
Okay.
Same with you, Max. I'll put you guys just on the edge of the ship.
Oh, did I not move yet? No.
No, you did not.
Mhm.
Okay. So as you guys get up to the ship, you take a look at it. It's clear that it's been here for a little while. There's a lot of seaweed and aquatic growth on it. Sorry, hold on.
No. Ruh-roh.
I lagged.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. As you get up to the ship, you can see that the ship's been here for a little while, not a super long while, but it has a lot of aquatic plant growth on it, making the wood pretty slippery. It hasn't been here so long that like clams and mollusks and such have taken hold yet. It's basically just flora covering it.
Okay. So is it slippery enough that it is hard to or difficult terrain,
No.
or is that just for flavor?
It's not just for flavor, but are you climbing up on the deck of the ship?
Well, I would probably first climb up onto the lower deck since it's more accessible.
Okay. Yeah, you and looks like Max right there. You guys can see into the hull of the ship. It's pretty well washed away. Let's see. Yeah, no, you can't see really anything. It looks like if there were any crates or barrels or anything, the sea took them or someone else did.
Well, I don't know. There's a perception check.
Okay, beautiful. What's everyone else doing?
I want to explore around like this little area right there, like carefully, obviously. Like go inside.
Go inside? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'd follow.
Too easy. I need the three of you as you move through the ship. No, I don't. Not yet. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, looking up towards the stern of the ship, you don't see anything below deck. You, however, can see through some of the broken floorboards around this area up into the what you assume is the captain's quarters. And you see some furniture storage stuff there.
Yeah,
I
I
want to go and explore
Yep.
it.
So from where me and Mad Dog 2020 are, we can't see anything worth looting.
No.
No.
Mad Dog 2020. You just gave me a high school hangover.
Right? Cornfield somewhere I left a liver in.
Left more than just a liver and more than just one cornfield. So. All right, well, move your characters wherever you guys are going.
Okay.
Can you ping on the map where I saw something in the water?
It was just right
Right
off where
there.
you were.
Okay, so like where we had come from.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, you know, when you stare at the water too long and you think you see a shadow move?
Mhm.
It's kind of like that.
Well, I trust my animal senses, so
Okay.
Are we going fishing?
uh, I don't know. Do you want to go fishing?
Let's
Maybe
see.
there's something of value under there.
I mean, that sounds to me. That sounds as good as checking the boat. So I'll shrug and dive in and see if I can see anything more.
Okay. How deep are you diving below the surface?
Um, I don't know. I'm looking. I'm looking for it. So I guess maybe I'd go. I'd go quite a ways down, but only as far as I could breathe.
Okay. We'll put you 15 feet because that's how far you can get in 6 seconds with your current swimming speed. And Max, you're going with?
Why not?
So the two of you dive. Go ahead and make perception checks for me. And Pam, Becca, and Brad, you guys are all making your way up to what you assume is the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put
Yeah.
you guys there. Oh,
And
beautiful.
don't forget, I have advantage on any perception roll for valuables when I'm looking for something to sacrifice to my god.
Oh my god, does that mean you sacrifice stuff to yourself?
Yes, yes, I give it
Okay.
all to me as pittances.
Where does that come from?
I'm just making shit up.
Okay. I'm just making sure it's not an actual mechanic that I didn't know about. Just making sure. Okay. Well, you both rolled a 15. So when you dive underwater and take a look around, first thing you notice is that this is not a normal landmass. It is a floating landmass. It appears to be made of stone with the normal aquatic growth on it, you know, mussel shells, whatever, barnacles. Um, but other than that, it seems to be rock and it is floating. You will also note that the ship's sections are lodged into the rock.
we don't see anything moving around in the shadows.
Nope. But we'll
Is-
jump back. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Katie.
I was just going to ask, is a floating rock landmass commonplace, or is that strange?
You have never heard of this before.
Okay.
So, up in the captain's quarters, the three of you manage to crawl your way through some broken planks and arrive. Go ahead and perception or investigation checks as you look around for anything that might be of interest. Beautiful. Bree, you spent some time on a ship in your youth, in a salvaging ship, and you immediately recognize the valuable item chest and go for it. Inside is the captain's registrar, whatever you want to call it, which has 3 items listed on it. And those 3 items are also in the chest. There's a lute, a rod, and some archery bracers.
Okay.
A rod like a fishing rod or a
Uh,
whooping rod?
the inventory sheet says rod of a pact keeper, and the lute is a instrument of bards.
Okay.
Yeah, like a little guitar thing.
The bracers were listed as bracers of archery. Above table, there are 3 low-level magic items that are pre-identified for you.
I will grab the rod.
Conveniently, the 3 people I meant them for are the ones who found them.
I'm wondering if that was just coincidence or if you
Yeah.
Truly a coincidence. No one said anything.
had like
Nope.
5 items and you're like, oh, these are the 3 in there.
I'll get the little loot.
No, you're gonna take the bracers because you're the archer.
Oh, never mind. But the loot is cute. I like it.
Oh god.
I
It's so
like
great.
it.
I'm just gonna give them to
Okay.
who they're meant for.
Oh, Pam, you add so much flavor to the game.
Oh.
I love it so
Fair.
much. I love it.
That's unfair.
I'll fight you for it, Bard.
Let's go. I found the little guitar.
I am a generous DM, so if the items require attunement, I am going to auto-attune you to them. Becca, yours is going to be fun. So every time you pick a new spell, we have to go in and add a +1
Oh no.
Sometimes.
To-
At least I'm not hurting my friends.
all of the spell attack rolls and saving throws of your spells.
Cool.
Actually,
Good lord.
you know what? No, I don't think we do. Hold on. Because they changed the way... Haha, we don't. I can make it cover all of them with one little click.
Perfect.
So disregard my previous
No worries.
statement. It will do it automatically.
That sounds a lot better for you guys.
Oh, so much better.
Yeah.
Make sure I got your cantrips. Okay. Yeah, so that wonderful extra +2 that you weren't supposed to have when you shot the shark earlier, Pam, now you get that +2 because of the bracers.
Got it.
So you're good there. And Brad, read up on that loot because
There's a lot there.
it's not a lot, but there's a little bit to it. Yeah, basically it just gives you 7 spells and you can cast one of them once per day. It resets at dawn. So, you don't need a spell
So-
slot to cast any of those spells. You can cast them once per. You can cast one of them once per day
Okay, one spell. Okay,
out of that.
that's what I was going to ask because it reads like you can cast each of those spells once per day.
No, you can play the instrument to cast one of its spells. Once it's been used to cast the spell, can't be used to cast that. Oh, it does read like you can do each one. I might have fucked up.
I can just change the verbiage real quick.
No, don't change the verbiage because this I didn't homebrew this. This is an actual out of the manual item.
Got it.
So as it reads, you can cast each of those spells once per day. So there you go.
Sweet. Oh, we're gonna have some fun with this.
Bird be ballin'. Yeah, so as you finish up with those items, Bree, you go and slam the chest lid shut, and it lets out a little bit of an echo through the chamber of the ship, and you hear a loud, deep voice. Is someone there? And
No.
as the voice comes out, everything doesn't shake violently, but it just shakes a little bit. And Max and Mad Dog 2020 under the water there, you can see from underwater everything just kind of shake just a little bit, like rocking the boat shake. Oh, you two underwater could hear that voice as well.
Okay. Well, I guess I'd come up to the surface, but a little bit further away from the boat that's shaking now with a big voice.
Okay.
Because breathing is good.
Jeremy, what are you doing before you drown?
I am going to pop back up, and when I do, I will say, housekeeping, fluff your pillow.
The voice rumbles out again. As it does, everything just lightly shakes. I don't know what housekeeping is, but I need help. You note now, having heard the voice for more than a second, as thunderous and loud as this voice is, it sounds weak and frail.
This isn't a rock.
This isn't a rock.
What do you need help with?
Everything rumbles slightly. The ship. The ship has trapped me. I need it freed so that I can be myself again.
I'm gonna finger my great axe a little bit and grin. Say, I think we can do that.
Okay, that just went a totally different way than I saw it going for a second there.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like all of a sudden like, whoa, what's
No.
that gonna help? I mean, I'm gonna watch, but what's that gonna help?
Oh no. Smash time.
Are we all hearing this, or is this
Who are you?
You are all hearing it.
okay?
I'm sorry, Jeremy, what'd you say?
Who are you?
I am the great Zaratan. What is your name?
I am Max, High Priest of the great, powerful, and almighty Max.
Are you climbing up on deck there, Katie, or are you staying below?
Just stay below.
Okay.
Gonna check out, see what needs to be bashed here to get this knot rock free from the ship.
Yeah, make a investigation check for me. The voice will call out again. Pleasure, Max. Will you free me? Mad Magog, as you look around, you realize you're not very good at engineering bullshit, but you know how to work an axe, and this is wood.
I will wait for further instructions.
Before we free you, you are not some sort of ancient evil that's been trapped here just waiting to bring death and destruction to the world, are you?
No. I was worshipped as a god before I was ripped from my home. But I never intentionally harmed a single living thing. Now that I'm here, I am just trying to stay alive until I can find a way back home.
Where's home?
I come from the elemental earth plane. Some force beyond my knowledge ripped me from there over 1,000 years ago, and I've been stuck in this wet soup ever since.
Well, I suppose as one god to another, I can certainly lend you a hand. It's a
It
professional
would be
courtesy in that.
very much appreciated.
All right.
You three in the forward cabin, what have you been doing this whole conversation?
Playing with their new toys.
Yeah, I'm just putting on, touching my bracelet. They see
Pretty,
something
pretty much.
interesting.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just playing with them.
It's
Every
Every
time
time
No.
something depressing happens, you might hear.
Yeah, pretty much. Just trying to see if they do anything interesting before I shot my longbow.
They're just in there like, I know something's happening out there. I'm sure it's important, but shiny.
Yeah, sounds like
I
they've
have a
got it.
shiny of my very own.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like no one's in imminent danger.
Max, is it fair to say you're going to climb up out of the water and start looking at how to help Zaratan?
Yes.
Beautiful. As you climb up onto the lower deck and get yourself out of the water, you hear a shout coming back from the other ship. And you look back just in time to see Avalyn launch a ballista, and it flies over the top of the rock. And from somewhere up there, you hear a loud, like, scree, like a and you can't hear what Avalyn's saying, but he's shouting and pointing. At this point, I need everybody to roll initiative.
Let's
'Cause
go.
we are gonna take shit turn by turn. And I will venture to say everyone heard the scree, if nothing else, coming from atop Zaratan.
Oh, it's on top of
Yes.
the land mass? Okay,
Yes.
not flying.
Well, you don't know if it's flying or on the land mass, but you know that it's up.
Okay.
Okay.
I assume that's a bird-like scree.
No, it wasn't a bird-like. It's roll a history check, everybody. Or nature. I'll take history or nature.
Oh, what the fuck? How am I proficient in all this shit and getting shitty rolls? What the fuck?
Fantasy Grounds strikes
Not
again.
playing with your loot over there.
Fucking fantasy grounds, man.
Keep playing with that, you're gonna go blind.
You shoot your eye out, Ralphie.
Let's see. History. Max, you have experience with it. It was a crab of some sort. Some type of crustacean.
What the fuck?
That kind of a scree. Like when you put a lobster in the pot to boil and it screams.
Oh no.
That kind of noise. Speaking of Fantasy Ground and its fun rolls, I will let you guys know above table that every time Gallon manages her save and is able to tell you about her bow, it develops a new trait. But I'm not going to tell you what the new trait is.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to keep going through the gibberish bullshit to figure it out.
Is there infinite numbers of traits that it can acquire?
Oh yeah, that is a completely homebrewed weapon, so it'll
Oh
go
my
until I decide
sweet
not
Jesus.
to go anymore.
Oh goody. Okay.
But
gonna
the
be a good
traits
time.
can be positive or negative, so
Uh-huh.
you never know.
Yeah.
That's
That's so
above
Gallon.
table though. I feel don't use
I know
that to
what you
stop asking so it doesn't, because if you haven't asked in a while, I'm just gonna make it develop another trait anyways, so don't
Okay,
stop
that's
asking.
fair.
You know, I know you said all that, but all I heard was, I'm gonna keep doing this till it's not funny to me anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much. I am God, this is my magnifying glass, ye little ants.
Mhm.
All right, everyone has rolled initiative. It looks like Barrick gets to go first. So you hear another thung and swoosh as he fires his ballista. Which hits. Holy fuck, his did a lot of damage. And you hear another scree. What sounds like a rock rolling down a cliff, and then a splash of water. Oh, nope, I put that on the wrong one. My bad. Hold on. That one. There we go. So you hear the scree, but not the rock, not the splash. And with that, Mad Magog, you're up.
Well, I will first climb up to the top deck.
Beautiful. I need you to make an athletics check.
And 4.
Beautiful. The athletics check was to avoid slipping, as all these surfaces are highly slippery. You get there with 20 feet of movement left. The top of Zaratan is 15 feet above the deck of the ship. You can't see what's up there from where you're standing.
Okay, well, I'm going to ask Zaratan if I can climb on top of him to see what's going on up there, because it seems like it's enemies.
Consent is appreciated and granted.
Okay, then I'll get as far up as I can.
Okay.
Probably just an
You already
inch.
passed 5. So that'll put you 30 right there. And as you get up over the top, you see giant crabs.
Okay, I will, for the sake of those on the ship below, yell out, 4 giant crabs! One looks crushed.
Okay. And you still got your action and bonus action.
Oh, hell yeah. I have a short bow, so I will shoot at the crushed crab.
Okay.
Ugh.
Your bowstring snaps, rendering it useless until repaired.
I'm gonna throw it like...
Is it like my pistol's out of ammo, so I'm going to chuck it at the dude's head and see what happens?
Yeah, I'm not aiming at any of them though. I'm just like
Okay.
throwing it to the
Okay.
side, like, oh, fuck this little toy. What is this even?
Alright.
And I now I'm mad because my bow broke,
Checks out.
so I'm raging, and that's it for me.
All right, Bree.
Alrighty. I'm going to aim.
You can't see them from where you're at. You're at an internal position.
Do you need me to? Oh, I thought I went up at some point. Okay, so can I jump up and I be able to?
You can
use
jump
my-
up and out through an opening there. Go ahead and make an
Yeah, right
athletics
there.
check for me. See if you can hold your grip.
Of course I can. What you talking about?
Fucking nail it. All right. So you're up on
it.
that upper deck there, and you can see the three closest to you. So this
Okay,
one, this
so
one, and this one from where you're at.
So let's do the little. Well, not it. The giant crab number one.
Is that the Indiana Jones theme song?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. 28 will definitely hit. Nice max damage.
Woo, woo.
Not enough to kill it though.
Mer, mer, mer.
All right. Anything else for your turn? You still have 20 feet of movement.
No, stay right here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Morticia.
I don't think I'm within range of anything.
You can't
So-
see anything from where you're at, so you'd have to move 5 feet over and try to jump like Bree, or move
Oh boy.
10 feet. You still wouldn't be able to see anything from there, and there's the opening. So then you'd have to run and jump and grab on here and climb up. So
All of which requires athletics or acrobats.
it's gonna be athletics across the board on that.
Oh, okay, that's real good because I'm a -1.
But
Question.
if you step
In
over
an-
and jump here, so the athletics is maintaining your grip. It's not about the physical strength to perform the function.
Gotcha.
But if you make the check here and get up on the deck next to Bree, you'll be able to see those near 3 to you.
I'll do that, and then you can answer Katie's
Okay.
question.
If she were to ask for, well, if anybody in the situation were to ask for help from somebody that's already made it to like a place like that,
You get advantage
how would that
on the roll.
change? Okay.
So you make it up, Morticia.
Oh, good.
So you can see those 3 closest to you.
Okay. And are they in range? Is the question.
So if you hold down left control and click on any of them, and then hover your mouse over your token, it'll show you how far you are from them. So that one's 55 feet.
55 feet. Okay, I think I could do that. Okay. I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, yeah, Witch Bolt
Okay.
at Crab 1.
All right. Go ahead and send it. So with it
Oh,
targeted.
I have to cast on myself as 2, right?
No. So target it again. So left control and click it. Beautiful. Now just click the attack button. The little orange button next to ranged +6.
Attack.
And since you have it targeted, it's going to attack that one. It misses.
Okay.
So
And I
yeah.
don't think I
nothing
get
happens.
anything else.
Nope. Just make sure you mark
Yeah.
off your spell slot. if you have anything bonus action, which
I only get 2 spell slots?
yeah, but you get them back on a short rest instead of a long rest
Okay.
until you're like level, I think 14 or 16, and then you get a third one.
Okay.
So, but your spell slots are also always max level for whatever level spell you're capable of.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's a trade-off
Sounds good.
thing. That's why I like my Pact of the Blade Warlocks, because I have a melee option.
Mm,
It's all good.
cool. Cool.
You just gotta
All right.
learn. You just gotta learn how to play it. That's all.
Oh yeah, this is a completely new character for me.
Yeah. You still have 15 feet of movement if you want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll move closer.
Okay. And that will bring us to Mortimer.
Sama. Well, I would say the first thing he would do is if Morticia was trying to jump up on the thing, he'd probably try to get a little look-see-loo as she jumped up. And then he would
Perfect.
try the same thing.
All right. Are you gonna do that by the hole right next to where you're standing there?
Sure, we'll do that to try to not use any movement.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Dang it. I was hoping for acrobatics. Dang it.
No,
Oh, well.
It's all athletics.
Oh no.
Here's the worst part. That's not. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I get a half percent proficiency in that.
So
I
you-
technically have a -1 on that.
Oh, so that's why it came out as nothing. All right. So you jump up to try to catch the lip, and your fingers catch a big clump of seaweed, and you lose your grip and fall flat on your back prone. Half your movement to stand up. You can try to jump one more time if you want, but that's going to be all of your movement, whether you make it or not.
Well, you guys would probably hear him yell something like, "Pardon me, I'm not quite as nimble as I once was." And then I will. Fuck it. You know what? You gave me this, so I'm gonna play with it. You'll hear some like playing on the lute, and I cast Fly from the lute.
Okay, and that's your action.
Yeah, that'll be my action for that.
Okay, so you get a fly speed of, what is it, 60 feet?
Yeah, I was just trying to see if I was able to like put the content because it's a concentration.
I will do that. We'll get all those spells on there for you. For right
Okay.
now, I will just hard code a concentration on you. There you go. All right, you are flying. You have a fly speed of 60 feet, minus the 15 that you just spent standing up. So this round, you have 45 feet of fly.
I will fly up onto the deck. And land over next to Morticia.
You still got 25 feet of flight.
I think that's all I have. Let me remind myself of Bardic Inspiration.
Should be a bonus action.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember what it does. It's fails a D20 test.
It gives a D6 to anybody for an attack, a save, or an ability check.
Oh. Okay then.
So you give it to them, they have it, they can only have one at a time, and then whenever they make an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability
Do I have
check.
to touch them, or is it with? Oh no,
that's
60 feet.
60 feet. Yeah, you give them like a little jaunt.
Okay. So I will look back at Bree and say, "Young lady, may your arrows fly true and strike in the heart." And then I'll look back at Morticia and say, At this point, I can see the crabs, right?
Yeah, the nearest 3 to you.
I will look at Morticia and I will whisper something to Morticia. So I will send it to her in a whisper.
Okay. Just drop that bardic inspiration on whoever you're giving it to. And then for everyone else, you can use that bardic inspiration after you have failed the roll. So if you roll an attack and fail and have a bardic inspiration, you can add a d6 to whatever you had rolled that failed.
I love having a bard back in the party.
I have a question for Brad and Becca. Are your characters a couple? Like, do we know this? Are
I
they
guess-
even?
I guess you will have to find out.
The crew's done 3-4 missions together, so I mean, it's up to you if you keep it a secret or if it's something we would know of at this point.
Well, we haven't been here, so you will have to find out.
Okay. Fair enough. Anything else for you, Brad?
No, that is it.
All right, make sure you mark off your bardic inspiration. Beautiful. Crab numero uno. Scuttles over. Avalon's doing his thing. Avalon is actually shouting. And you guys would all hear him shouting. Anybody who chooses to look back would see him pointing down, like over the edge of the ship.
Over the edge of the golden years or the broken ship?
Like pointing at the water where the water meets the busted ship.
Okay.
Max, you're up.
Okay. So judging by Crab 1, they are actually attacking us.
You don't know. You can't see up there.
Yeah. What do I have to do to get up to where Mad Dog is?
An athletics check.
It'll be nice being immune to prone.
Beautiful. You go to jump up and grab onto the upper deck of the ship to pull yourself up. Your grip slips, and you feel yourself falling backwards. You know you're going to hit the ground on your back, and your feet touch first, and you swear for a second you can feel the wood of the ship grab your feet and like fling you forward to throw your momentum so that you land upright. And when you look down, everything is as it should be, as if nothing happened.
Oh, my root.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Beautiful little homebrew items. Love it.
Mhm.
So you can try again if you want.
Okay.
There you go. That one got you up. Which puts you right there with 25 feet of movement left. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All of your movement would put you right up there next to Madgog, and you'd be able to see all 4 of them.
Okay.
Now you can tell that they are clearly coming after you guys. They're looking at you. They're doing their little...
And
And Mad Magog is very upset that her bow snapped. You can see it in pieces on the ground, and the veins are like popping out of her neck. What is it, Katie? The haunch,
Oh, the hackles.
her hackles up. She is, yeah. You have yourself targeted there, just FYI, before you roll anything.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, about all I have got.
He fails.
Wow.
Sacred Flame actually worked. Look it out. 2
Don't worry,
points
it
of
made up
damage.
for it with its damage.
Shouldn't that have done... Nope,
Just
the
1d8.
Okay. I'm just making sure it shouldn't have had your wisdom modifier on there. So.
One more time.
All right, anything else for you?
That's all I've got.
All right. Crab 4. Going this way. Crab 3.
Turn it around. So just hold it there.
We should just take one of your little clips.
It's going this way. Crab 2.
Turn it around.
It's going this way. Captain Rythane doing shit. Mrs. Rythane doing shit. Barrick's doing his thing. Everyone make a perception check for me. Beautiful. Max, you have no clue. But the rest of you note movement out of the corner of your eyes and look and see merfolk climbing aboard the ship. This first one is going to throw a spear, which misses. This one is also going to throw a spear, which also misses. And Mad Magog, you're up.
When Avalon was shouting, I'd look, and is that what he was shouting about? The merfolk?
Yeah, he would have been pointing at the ship right where those
Okay.
things crawled up over the edge of the deck.
Okay, very good. Then I would have been looking, and I see that, and I'll turn back to
Yep, you
little
turn
crabby
just
guy
in
here.
time to see that one throw a spear at Max, miss by about a foot, and then the spear, like, whips right back into his hand, returning.
Oh, fun! Those are fun spears. Get my paws on one of those. But in the meantime, go back to trusty great axe here.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
15 points of damage. Take a nice big crack in its top shell, but it's still moving and wriggling.
Okay. Well,
Was that the same one that's already heavy damaged?
No.
no.
Oh.
I think that is it.
All right. Bree. You're muted, Pam.
Oops. Alrighty.
That'll hit. 8 points of damage. It now has 2 arrows sticking out of it. It's looking rough, moving a little slower, bleeding some ooze, but it's still moving.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. Anything
Can
else
I
for you?
move? Yeah, I want to move right here.
Okay. Next up will be Morticia.
I'm gonna walk up on this crab, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up on this crab. So just a quick question.
New character. Warlocks are squishy.
Yes.
Just heads up before you walk up on a melee opponent.
That's what I'm concerned about. For cantrips, you can cast them as much as you want, right?
Yeah, many times as you want.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on crab number 1.
Okay. You don't have to be right up on that. So if you open up the
No, that's fine.
description,
I'll stay where I'm at.
Yeah, you got a range of 60 feet there. So
Yeah.
go ahead and drop the save on him. Again, if he's targeted, you can just click the button and it'll automatically target it. He fails. Now, he's taken damage already, so he's going to take the 1d12, not the 1d8. 1d8 is only if they haven't taken damage yet.
Gotcha. So I'll drop the 1d12 on him.
Mm-hmm. Bells echo. You see the crab like rub its pincers up against the side of its face, but it's still upright.
And I think that's all I can do.
You still have movement.
Yeah, but I'm squishy, so I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay. Mortimer.
All right. So hearing, do we all hear the bells toll? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
That's how that spell works.
I'm pretty sure.
I
don't know for sure.
I would look at Morticia and say, "For whom the bell tolls, my darling," and then fly over.
The single chime of a Dolores bell is audible within 10 feet of the target, so you only hear it if you're within 10 feet of it.
Fuck. Never mind.
But
Take
that's
that
okay.
comment back.
Save it for another time.
And then I will. Am I even with the crab or no?
It's like on the side of the rock just above you, so you're within melee, but it's technically above you.
Okay. I mean, I can make myself even with it. I've got the fly speed.
Either way, whatever you want to do.
And then I am going to. Hey, what's that? That favorite saying that Miss Holly used to do all the time?
Stabby,
Stabby,
stabby.
stabby.
Stabby, stab.
Oh, you mean shenanigans? Oh.
He said, "Oh."
Well, that's what they do in Super Troopers. Hey Farva, what's that place you like with the mozzarella sticks? Oh, you mean shenanigans? Stab hits, and you kill it. So yeah, you jam your knife into this crab and crack it wide open.
So that's basically what you would hear is you would see him just stab it and just oh. Let me see
You
here.
have technically 55 feet of fly speed left.
55 feet. I will then.
Morticia would say, nothing says romance quite like the scent of fresh demise.
Nice.
A woman after my own heart.
I gotta bring you back just a hair to get you up the 15 feet to get on top.
Oh, that's fine.
So
That's all I got from there. I don't think anybody's within. Nope. Actually, no, I'll save it for now. That's all I got.
We are gonna pause for 1 second. Becca,
Yes.
since we're all learning your character here, you took Pact of the Chain,
Yes.
which means you know the Find Familiar spell and can cast it without expending a spell slot. The cast time on that is an hour or ritual. So I will let you retcon to say if you already had your familiar out. Like, is that something you
For the
always have going?
for the sake of it, let's leave Kosa on the other ship.
Okay, so you left him back on the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. I totally forgot about your little
I-
cuffing hand.
I honestly remembered, and then I was just like, oh, you know what? It's fine.
Nope, I totally forgot. So,
It's all good.
all right. That ended Mortimer's turn. Avalon is doing his thing. Mr. Mermaid is going to throw a spear. And misses. With a 15, of course. Max, you're up.
Let's see here. I am going to wander behind this crab. And
That'll hit.
God.
2 points of damage.
Eh, take
So-
that, you beef.
You smack down with your mace, and you hear the crack, and you can see the cracks, but the crab just turns around and stares at you. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right. Giant crab.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I will. I will look at MD 2020 and I will yell out, "Kill it in my god's name."
I'll grin back very excitedly.
All right. Giant crab 4. 10. 15. Able to get right up to you, Morticia. Snaps at you with the claw, which hits. 2 points of damage. See, it's not just you guys. And you are grappled by the claw. That hit you.
Worst case of crabs I've ever seen.
Usually the crabs come with you. These crabs take you with them.
Oh God.
Should have had that looked
Lord.
at a long time ago.
Another merfolk climbs up on the deck here, hucking a spear at Bree.
No.
Misses. Giant crab 3 scuttles over to Max with its claw. Misses.
I repel thee.
Another
X
merfolk.
says don't hit.
Another merfolk climbs up right here, chucks a spear at Max. Misses. These merfolk kind of suck.
Watch as my god protects me.
This crab attacks Mad Dog. Misses. Captain Wraith ain't doing shit. Mrs. Wraith ain't doing shit. Barrick's doing his thing. Merfolk 2. moves 10 feet, throws another spear. That spear hits Bree. For 4 points of damage. Anytime they throw these spears, they retract right back into their hand. By the way, I'm not gonna narrate that every time. This one throws a spear at Mad Dog, which hits with a dirty 20. Oh, wrong one. 6 points of damage, resisted down to 5. And Mad Magog, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to step over here.
Okay.
And attack as commanded. Crab number 2.
Okay. That misses.
I'm gonna look at Max sort of like I'm skeptical now about
I would let you retcon and use your reckless if you want to re-roll that once.
okay.
Oh,
yes.
you moved
I
out
know
of flank.
it's been a while since you did the barbarian thing. So
Yeah.
you have that reckless attack, which gives you advantage on your attack, but it also gives attacks on your
Yes.
advantage.
Perfect. That is what I want to do actually. Yeah, I moved over there so I could use cleave.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's the way you were going, so I put that on you. Go ahead and roll your attack
Okay.
again. Okay, so that's gonna hit.
Okay. So the skeptical look didn't happen.
It kills the first one. Okay, so
Is it just a regular attack?
I'm reading it right now. On a hit, the second creature takes the weapon's damage, but no ability modifier.
So just a D12.
With the weapon. Okay, so you do have to make the melee attack roll against the second creature. And it'll be advantage because you were reckless. And it hits, so now just roll a D12 in the chat box. Roll 2 of them, because you'll take the higher of the 2 with your savage. So 5 points, and that's crab 3. That kills it.
Okay, so the look that Max gets now is sort of one of confused awe and wonder.
Now you see the power of my god.
I nod a little bit slowly.
We're going to
And-
have 2 clerics on 2 separate sides of Haven, both starting cults. Oh, man. Here we go.
That's it for me.
Oh god, I just realized that's exactly what I'm doing.
Did you want Katie, did you want to move any? You've still got 25 feet of movement.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back here to get ready to jump down after this merfolk. Because I'm getting one of those spears.
All right. Well, if that's it for you, Bree, you are up. I think she's in the kitchen. Hold on.
I want a snack too.
I don't know what the hell she's doing.
Filleting some shark.
Sounds like she's coughing.
I think
I'm
she
here.
was
I'm here.
A second merfolk has climbed up on the deck. You got hit once, and Morticia is currently in the claws of the crab.
I'm gonna hit this fucker. Get off my friend.
Oh, this is the different crab. This one hasn't been hit yet. But now it has.
Beautiful. Gotta make it. Get hit. Oh man.
6 points of damage. All right. Anything else for you? You can put sneak attack on that if you want.
I was gonna say, can I do that?
Just roll,
Okay.
roll a d6 in the chat box.
Oh. Oops.
I'll take that off you. Don't worry about it. There
Okay.
you go. An extra 6 points of damage there. That's number 4. So it's a pretty good hit right in the face. The crab is still up though. Anything
okay,
else for your
okay.
turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Morticia.
Upon being grappled, Morticia would have said, if you wanted to feel my bones, you could have just asked. And then she's going to cast Toll of the Dead again.
Okay.
Does that go?
Yep, it's targeted. So
Okay.
you
well,
don't.
I'm clicking the button, but it's not going.
Yeah, so you don't have to target it. You can drag and drop from your character sheet as well. But if
Oh
it's
shit!
targeted,
I did it twice. My bad.
well, it failed that once. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's gonna be the D12 again.
D20.
D12, not 20. 5 points of damage. It's starting to look rough, but it's still gotcha.
Okay. I believe that's my turn. I mean, I could try and break its hold, right? For my movement.
That's an action
Okay, then no, I'm good.
to break free, unless they changed it and I'm not aware. I honestly don't think I read the rules on grapples.
Sorry.
I will look it up real quick, but we're gonna keep moving, and if I find anything, we'll retcon it. So,
No worries.
Mortimer, you're up.
If you're talking, you're muted.
All right. Let's see. I would assume I would see pretty much everything, right? At this point,
from where you are, you can see everything going on. Yeah.
okay. With that being said, I would probably fly. I'm assuming I can get down to here, to where I need to be for this crab.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's 50 feet of movement, so you got 10 left after that.
Okay, let me see here. I'm going to make an attack. Which does jack shit. I had a smart ass comment and I lost it now. Shucks.
It is an action to break grapple still, Becca.
That is okay.
Cool, no worries.
That's all I got for right now.
Don't you have... No, that comes later. Never mind. All right. Evelyn takes a shot. Hits. So Mortimer and Morticia, you guys are standing there. Morticia, you're being grappled by this crab. Fear is starting to set in a little bit, and then a ballista bolt just flies right between the two of you and spears that crab clean out into the ocean.
Beautiful.
When you look where it came from, you see Avalon look up from his ballista and then run and jump into the water. And start swimming. Merfolk number 3 is gonna take his 10 feet. Katie, looking at him, you would note that they don't have issues on the slippery surface, but they're definitely look like a baby trying to walk for the first time, so they don't move very fast walking.
Mm.
But the spear it throws does hit you for 2 points of damage. And Max, you're up. If you're talking, Jeremy, we can't hear you.
Okay, so I am gonna walk up to Mad Magog,
Okay.
and I am going to cast Cure Wound.
Beautiful.
Wow.
6 points there. All right. So that's a
And then
little
I
bit of
will-
movement and your action.
Yep. And I'll nod to her and turn to face the merfolks. And that's it.
All right. Skirmisher 1. Gonna hook a spear at Mortimer, which misses. Skirmisher 6. Huck a spear at Max, which misses. Has anybody been... Yeah, Bree got hit by a merfolk.
Yes.
Barracks up. He is going to fire his ballista, which hits. So this merfolk over here, kind of between Bree and Katie, has a ballista bolt sticking out of its torso right now, but it's still upright. And Skirmisher 2, 10 more feet. Spears are... There we go. You're within range now, so it's going to be melee. Still misses. This merfolk with a ballista sticking out of it isn't going to try and move. It's just going to lazily huck a spear up towards Mad Dog and hit. 7 resisted down to 5, and Mad Magog, it's your turn.
Okay. So I have decided that these motherfuckers. I'm jumping off of here. Get as far toward number 3 as I can. So I'll back up to get my running
Okay.
start there. 10, 20. And then I don't know how you want to
So there's
do the
a rule for long jump.
long jump is strength score as long as you have the
A number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. You've got your 10 feet, so 20 feet of movement will give you a jump range of 16. We'll call it 15 feet. So that'll put you 5, 10, 15 right there.
Okay. And then did you need me to roll anything for jumping off of something that's
I do. It's going to be a dexterity saving throw.
perfect? Are you?
You're good.
Okay. Well,
You go and you kind of do the superhero landing where you bend the knees and then push your feet into the ground, and your feet just like sink into the wood a little bit through all the squish, and you are upright.
all right. And I'll look up and lock eyes with it. And am I next to it or is that?
Yeah, you're right next to it.
Okay. Okay. It's hard to tell sometimes. I will axe it.
Oh, the deck is 0. There we go. All right.
Oh, okay.
Axe away.
Where are you going?
I will also axe it recklessly.
Okay. That hits. Eight points of damage, wounding it.
Okay. That's it, but my stare is, letting it know I'm not very happy with it right now.
Okay.
Put it lightly.
I'll say make a passive intimidation check.
It's not bad for a +1.
It's not horrible either. All right, Bree, you're up.
All right. Right in the forehead.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. It does have an arrow sticking out of its forehead, but it is still alive.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
No. Can I move? Yes.
Yeah, you can still move.
Here.
You're gonna run past it for an attack of opportunity. You okay with that?
No. Then. Huh? Where am
So that's a
Here.
railing right there. It's a 10-foot drop down to the lower deck.
Yeah, I don't want to leave Morticia alone, so I'm gonna just move right here. You see me?
No.
Like here.
There you go. Okay. All right. And that's it for you?
Yes.
All right. Morticia.
She is going to turn around and cast Toll of the Dead at, what is that, Merfolk number 1?
That's the one up and left from you.
Yes.
It fails. Roll damage.
And that's the one because it hasn't taken damage yet.
Let me verify. That is correct. So it'll be the 1d8. There you go. 6 points of damage. Anything else for you?
Nope, that should do it.
All right. Mortimer.
All right. Let me see here. I will forget. Whoa, excuse me. Let's go with Merfolk 1. And that's for me if anybody sees that.
Okay.
Can you guys see that when I roll?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
On that fuck. I gotta figure out how to do that so nobody else can see it.
The only way you'd be able to do it so nobody can see it is in the tower, but then I'm the only one who'd be able to see it.
True. Are those things legit in your world?
What things?
Tarrasques?
You might find out eventually. Who knows?
Okay.
They are a thing
Well,
of
then
legend and lore.
Okay, then I will run with that then. So Mortimer, looking at this merfolk, is it skirmisher, would look at him and point and say, I am sure the dating world is hard for you. I hear Tarrasques mate for life. Is that true? with the vicious mockery, which he's targeted. Boom. See if he saves. He fails. And drop the damage. And I think he gets disadvantage on the next attack roll, right?
Look up the spell details. I don't remember.
Pretty sure.
While you're looking at that, Katie, that is definitely something worth interrupting for. A 17 should have hit though. We have to make
With
sure
the
a 16 doesn't hit.
16. Okay. Yes, good. I misremembered the number you told me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's the armor class on your character sheet +1. So,
Okay.
and if it doesn't work, I'll just manually adjust your armor class so we don't have to worry about it. But the coding should work just fine. So, Brad, did you get that looked up?
That's all I have at the moment. Maybe for sake of argument, fly.
Disadvantage on the next attack roll. So yeah, drop that effect on the creature that you did that to.
I did.
You did, okay.
Fly 45 feet over there and call it good for my turn.
All right, Evelyn is gonna swim. Merfolk 3. Gonna swing at Mad Magog. 18 will hit. 1 point of damage. Max, you're up.
Give me just 1 second. Okay.
Gotcha.
I cast the spell, and as I do, I say, "Be protected, my follower."
Okay. You want to describe to her what happens?
Standing in front of her is a life-sized, like almost a neon caricature of Max standing there giving her a thumbs up. And it's so distracting that it makes it much harder for the merfolk to hit him or hit her, because it's just like, is that his arm or hers? Crap.
All right, so we need to adjust the coding on that a little bit. Bear with me just 1 second. For some reason, they code it so the concentration goes on the person you put it on, but you're the one who needs the concentration.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is
it's-
strange.
It's always been like that. So we're going to do this. And that's for 10 minutes. There you go. All right, so now you have 2 effects with that spell, Max. I corrected hers and I put the one on you. But the top one will go on whoever you're giving the armor class bonus to, and the bottom one will go on you in the future.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, I will also be smiling Buddy Jesus style, giving her a thumbs up.
All right. That brings us to Skirmisher 1. Clip clap. And a chuck at Morticia, which misses, thankfully, to the disadvantage. 6 is all the way over here. Clip claps. Chucks a spear at max. Hits. Damage. 8 points of damage, and Shield of Faith goes away. So that little character shows up, gives you the thumbs up, and then poofs and disappears.
That's I don't know that it's not still protecting me though. I think
No.
it is. So.
No clue. So that brings us around to the next round. Round number 5. Barrick's doing his thing. Skirmisher number 2 is gonna step up within melee range of Bree and take a swing. Missing. So that seems to be my trend. This one's gonna hobble 5 feet because it's fucked up, and chuck a spear at Mad Magog. Hits. 3 points of damage. Mad Magog, you're up.
Okay. I'll do what I do.
That'll hit.
There's some damage.
And that's...
There, see? It's protecting me.
Yeah, there you go. Placebo effect.
I'm gonna grab its spear
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
And then move this way toward that one.
Okay. So, well, that's a gap you would have to jump. But the way it works in combat
Oh, that's great.
is if you move your full speed on the deck of the ship, you have to make a dexterity saving throw to stay upright.
Okay.
So if you move half your speed, you don't have to do that.
Okay, let me look at this again. My eyeballs weren't working, so
Yeah, no,
I'm going
there's a big
to-
gap right there. So if you want to try and you've got the 10 feet for
Yes.
the long jump again. We just need another dex saving throw to see if you land upright on the other side.
okay, here it goes.
And it does. So 5, 10. You land your 15 feet. You still got 20 feet of movement.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll get right up in its business. It obviously can throw as well as poke, so
Okay.
get ready.
I would just like to point out that if I manage to convert her, that gives her the option at 3rd level of multi-classing into Paladin.
Ooh.
Touche.
I mean, like, it's not hard, right? Because I'm just out here looking for purpose and
Yeah.
pretty gullible, not very smart.
The fun part of multi-classing into Paladin would be all of your spells are charisma based, and that's one of your dump stats. So
It is, definitely.
that'll be interesting. But you'd get a steed eventually, and all that fun stuff. So, is that it for
Ooh,
you,
an
Katie?
orc-sized steed. I like
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Bree, you're up.
All right. Let's go again.
Now, hold on, Pam, because you don't have
Make it-
those special feats yet. So if you make
Uh-oh.
a ranged attack while that thing is within melee range of you, it's going to be at disadvantage.
No, I'm just gonna mail it in the head.
Okay. Yeah, you've got your
Nail
you've got your short sword, so you can quick
Okay.
draw and swing that.
Never mind then. I
It
guess
is
I
gonna
can't.
miss though. Well, you swung it. You just didn't swing it very well.
Oh, okay.
However,
Butterfingers.
you do have that bardic inspiration die from Brad if you want to roll a d6 to try and get that 18 or that 8 to turn into a hit.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful. And a 14 is going to hit, so go ahead and roll damage on it.
Here you go, bitch.
Nice. 6 points of damage. Yeah, so just like mid-swing, you can see you're a little off canter, and then whatever little jaunty tune Mortimer gave you comes into your head and you're like, oh yeah, I'm awesome, and readjust your angle and catch it in the shoulder.
I'm gonna yell at him. Thank you, Mort. Okay.
Right. That brings us to Morticia.
She's gonna cast Toll of the Dead.
All right.
I'm so antsy about those only 2 slots. So I'm just gonna keep casting cantrips.
Yeah, it definitely makes you think twice before casting a spell, that's for sure.
It's got to be like real good, and then I'm worried about the rolls, but it's okay. Cast.
He succeeds.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, so I'm pretty sure nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's my turn.
All right, Mortimer.
All right. Let's see. What are we working with here? I will fly, zip over here, because I have a fly speed.
Yes, sir.
And I'm assuming this Merfolk 2 struck at Bree last time, right?
Yeah, they're engaged.
Yeah, they're engaged right now.
Okay. I would look at the Merfolk and be like, that is no way to treat a lady. And swing at him.
You get advantage on that, so swing regular one more time just to see if you crit. No crit, but you do hit, so go ahead and roll damage. 6 points. Come up. That's no way to treat a lady, and shove your dagger in its spine, killing it instantly.
And as it goes down, he would just. Ah. Reminds me of my dear Morgie. And I will sit down on the deck and end my turn.
All right. Evelyn swims. Max, you're up.
Let's see here.
It succeeds.
Oh, shit. Hmm. Yeah, then I'm going to move over here.
Okay. Is that it for you?
I think that'll be it.
Alrighty. Merfolk 1 is gonna step up. Tokens are off. There we go. To right there. This round's gonna take a swing at Morticia, which misses. 6 is gonna take a swing at Mad Magog, which nat 1. So Katie, if you want an attack of opportunity for your reaction, you may.
Oh, yes, I do.
That'll hit. All right. And at the top of the round, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Lowdy dowdy, everybody. Except for you, Brad. Beautiful. The reason you made a dexterity saving throw is because the entire island, so to speak, shifted as if there was a massive weight added to one side. And for those of you that can see, you will look over and a large, we're calling him the king
My
crab,
God,
crawls
it's
up
fucking
over the edge.
huge.
He's not quite that big.
Oh, darn.
He's like that.
Okay.
He's
That's still pretty big.
So the other crabs were medium. He's a large creature. I just increased the token size a little bit for dramatic effect. But technically,
So-
he's just a large creature.
So I have a question here.
Yeah.
Is this crab big enough for a barbarian paladin steed?
It would be, yes. Maybe not this crab specifically.
This
but
one
when-
specifically. This
when-
one's dinner for the
when
next
you
week.
summon Steed, you summon a creature from the Fey realm in whatever
Oh,
form
okay. So
you
it can
want
be
it to be.
anything. That's excellent.
But this would definitely work as a Steed. It's definitely big enough. So,
It's a life-changing day for me. I'm gonna remember everything that happened today.
and with that, it is its turn. It's going to use the last of its movement to kind of center itself. And that's going to be its turn. Murphic Skirmisher is going to hobble over. I don't think he's close enough. He's not. He sees the crab and he goes over the edge and disappears into the abyss. He knows better. Mad Magog.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is wave this merfolk's buddy's spear in its face, because it's my prize,
Okay.
and it should know that that means I'm gonna kill it. And then I'm going to attack it with my great axe.
All right.
You know what? Recklessly. Whew.
That'll hit.
Ugh.
It's
Okay,
still
well,
enough
that's
to do
enough.
it.
Cool. I'm going to pick up that one's spear as well.
Okay.
And they're gonna go with my spears. And let's see what do we got here. Big crab. Yep. I'll go.
This one is big enough you can see it from down where you are.
Okay, so I'll move over. There's 25. I think I can get about there going around the hole.
Yep, and I need a dex save as you
Very good.
avoid the slip and slide that is the deck of the ship. Yep, you're good. All right, anything else for you?
Nope.
All right, Bree, you are up.
All right, now let's try this little fella.
That hits.
Oh man.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
Anything else for you?
No, I'm staying right there.
All right, Morticia,
Toll of the Dead.
get it. That is such an amazing cantrip. I absolutely love it. It succeeds.
It's so nifty. Of course it does. All right, well, that's my turn.
You, Bree, and it hear the bell go off, and it just kind of like vibes to the chime for a second, and then snaps back into what it's doing.
Sounds good.
Mortimer.
Mortimer would fly over here.
Okay.
And he would yell, Hungad! And attack the merfolk one.
With a crit. And you kill it. I think the Bard and the Barbarian are tied for most kills this session. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's. I forgot how much movement I did. To be honest,
About 20.
So that would be 30 there.
35 with the uppies.
35. Okay. 35 plus 20 is 55. So,
Yeah. So
for shits and giggles, step off to the side about 5 feet and call it good.
All right.
Yeah, call it good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for him. Max, you're up.
Okay. So that one is dead. It's a big fucking crab.
Pam, if you're not paying attention, Morticia is calling things out to Mortimer in the chat, and you're close enough to hear it. And they're kind of awesome.
Yeah. I'm not saying it out loud though.
Okay. I'm just making sure you see it because you can hear it. So go ahead, Jeremy.
I'm just trying to keep gameplay going.
Feel free to stop for RP moments like that. Like, as long as it's not a conversation in combat, obviously, because you've only got a quick second. But definitely,
Single little quips.
if you're comfortable with it, definitely feel free to call stuff like that out.
Like
Sure.
what the fuck? Can I say that out loud?
Are you jumping there, Jeremy? Because that's a 5-foot drop. Or
Oh,
sorry,
that is?
It's a 15-foot drop from where you are down to where she is.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I got the heights messed up. That's my bad. Yeah, the deck of the ship is 0. The rock is plus 15, and the water is minus 10.
So it's 5 foot?
It's a 15-foot drop. You won't take any damage. I just need to know if you're jumping to have you roll a dex save or not. To see if you... Well, you can't land prone, so it doesn't matter, so...
Okay. Yeah, just... Yep.
So yeah, you jump and land, that's 10 feet of movement.
Okay, I'm gonna use my last spell slot. Because the secure wounds, shield of face, shield of face. Okay. There you go. Yep. Tell her you're all protected again.
The little
Let's go have a
caricature
crab
Max
dinner.
is sitting on your shoulder, thumbs up.
Think Fallout bobbleheads.
There you go. Speaking of sci-fi stuff, love it. All right. Anything else for you, Max?
Nope. That's it.
All right. That's going to put us on the next round, which means Barrick is ready to shoot, and he misses the giant crab. And the giant crab, put him here. Seeing the only thing he can is gonna scuttle over to good old Mortimer. Gonna try and give you some crab. That one misses, and he's gonna go with his second one. That one's gonna crit. Doing 48 damage, knocking you unconscious, and your body is grappled.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
It was a crit. It did 48 plus 1. 4
Oh,
d8 plus 1 for
Uh,
damage.
Isn't
I thought you were saying
that,
48.
I thought that too.
that's
Holy shit.
just throwing this out there, DM. Isn't that an insta kill?
How many hit points do you have?
Let's
your
put it
max?
this way. That's almost double my hit points.
No.
What?
It's not an insta-kill. So insta-kill has to be enough damage to knock you unconscious and enough damage to equal your hit point max. And you hadn't
Yeah.
taken any damage yet.
Correct.
So
It's
he
still...
would have had to do 30 points of damage to insta-kill you. He did
Oh
20.
shit, he was close.
No,
was-
my max is 15.
I know.
Right.
But you were at full health. So he had to knock you to 0 twice for it to be an insta-kill. He needed 2 more points of damage to do that.
But he hit me with 28. I thought you said 48.
No, 4d delta
Okay.
8
Never mind.
damage for
Just
28.
Disregard
hits.
what I'm saying. Ignore me.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. That's everybody
was
was
like,
confused about
damn.
that for a second.
That motherfucker just lopped my head off and is throwing me around like a ragdoll.
And he's gonna use his last 5 feet of movement to pull back a little bit. He's still got you in his claw.
Oh no.
Mad Magog, you're up.
Okay, I will look at Max and say, I'll protect you, and then run to the cliff, and I'll jump up, which should give me 6. Is that right? Modifier plus 3.
That
6.
sounds about right. You're raging, and it's only 15 feet. You're up there. You got 15 feet left.
Okay. Well, we're going 15 feet straight for it.
Okay. As you come over the edge, you see Mortimer's seemingly lifeless, but definitely just unconscious body draped in the claw of this crab, death gripping this loot that you've never seen before.
Well, I will yell, Bard, no! And I'll... How far away am I? 50 feet. I will...
Spear has a 60-foot range on a throw.
Okay, I'll grab... So I'm going to grab one of the 3 spears that I have,
Okay.
and 2 of them are from the merfolks.
Correct.
So I don't know if it matters or not, if that was a them thing or they're special, but...
Well, do you want to throw your spear, or do you want to throw one of their spears?
Well, I'm not... I'm very upset right now, so I'm just grabbing one. I
Okay.
don't know which one it is.
Roll, I'm gonna have you roll a d6 in the tower. 1 or 2, it's your spear. Anything else, it's one of their spears.
Okay.
Okay. And then just use the bottom spear on your actions tab, because that's set up for throw.
Okay. There's Reckless.
Okay. And a crit. Nice.
All right. Wait, is Reckless only for melee?
Oh, that's a good question. No, it's just
think so,
it's
'cause
just an attack roll. It doesn't
Yeah.
specify.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that sweet damage though. and drag the damage into the chat box. Hold down left shift when you drop it.
Damage into the chat box.
Yeah, for your savage.
Left.
See if you can get more than 12 on him. Nope, you rolled 11. So, 12 points of damage. You did throw one of the ocean spears, and it flies and lodges like right where the arm meets the body of the crab. And you like hold your hand out and wait a second to try and get it to come back to you, and it doesn't come back.
Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right, Bree, you are up.
Venus Gooch. Sorry, hold on. She can follow me. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Can I see it from here without having Mort in the way?
Oh yeah,
If
definitely.
I try to aim? Okay.
Definitely.
Woo woo.
Nicely done.
Nice. You do not get sneak attack because he is unconscious. They have to
Okay.
be awake for that to work.
Okay.
Nice. 16 points. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
I'm gonna move. Can I jump?
Give me a second. You can't make that jump.
Hi. Okay.
You could... How much movement do you have? 30, 10, 15, 20... Make an athletics check for me.
Bingo.
You could come over and do enough jumping to get you up to right there with your 30 feet of movement, if you wanted.
Okay, that works. Yeah, that works. Cool.
Okay. Morticia.
Upon seeing Mortimer unconscious, she would say, "Injuring my Mortimer, how deliciously suicidal of you."
I like it.
Oh my god.
And then she's gonna cast Witch Bolt, a second
Okay.
spell slot, and hope to God it hits,
Send
because
it.
that was a really cool line.
Listen, I'm just going to say, if you guys have been talking like this for the however many weeks that this crew's been together,
We know.
everybody knows.
We know.
We know some shenanigans is happening. We handle those. Yeah.
It hits.
And it's the 1d12 or 2d12?
So-
1d or 2d12.
It's the 2d12 right now. Then on each of your subsequent turns, you can do 1d12 as a bonus action.
Mhm.
Oh, we really need to read the spells, Becca. Because
I-
even if the first attack misses, you create the link and can do the 1d12 on subsequent turns.
Right,
Mm-mm.
but this is the first time I'm using it. I don't think it hit the last time.
It didn't.
And I don't think I could use it.
It didn't, but it created the... See, if you read the spell... Oh, that's a duplicate. If you read the second paragraph, on each of your subsequent turns, you can take a bonus action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically, even if the first attack missed. So, even though the first time you cast Witch Bolt, you missed, you still could have done 1d12 on subsequent rounds.
Interesting.
For future note.
Okay.
So, but right now, go ahead and do that 2d12. $13 points. All right. And anything else for you?
No, I think that should do it.
All right. Mortimer in the tower, if you will.
Root for you, buddy.
right. Evelyn. Oof. Tries to jump up this wall, doesn't quite make it, slides back down, and ends up using the rest of his movement to climb up.
The good news is none of us saw that. Only Barrick.
He is. Let me check. Oh, beautiful. He is just close enough that he is going to throw a hand axe at this thing. So he comes up over the edge, pulls out a hand axe, hucks it across the back, and hits. For a whopping 2 points of damage. Max, you're up. So you can just climb up using your last 15 feet, or you can make an athletics check to try and jump up and have 10 feet of movement left.
I will climb
Okay. So
and just put
Yeah.
me where.
so that'll put you right there, and that's all of your movement this round.
Okay. In that case, give me 1 second.
He succeeds.
That's all I got.
All right. Barrick, nothing this round. The king crab is going to facing this way. 15, 20. Yeah, he's going to get all the way over to you, Katie. Still has Mortimer in his grip. And he's going to attack you, which hits. And you are grappled. So we're going to put you up there next to Mortimer. So he's just now got a humanoid in each claw.
Well, then that means he can't grab anybody else.
Technically. But that ends his turn. Mad Magog, you're up.
Well, I will attack his claw.
Okay. Now, question, are you doing like a targeted attack to try and break the grip? Or are you just attacking that because that's what's right there to try and do damage?
Great question. I wouldn't be trying to break the grip. I'd be trying to cut his claw off.
Okay.
But
Well, if you're trying to cut the claw off, it's still going to be a targeted attack, so it'll be at disadvantage.
yeah,
But
let's
if
see.
you're just trying to do damage, then it'll be a regular attack.
I'll try it once. Let's see.
Yeah, and if you reckless the
Oops, there
targeted
we go.
attack, it's just a regular attack. So that misses.
It was not a nat one, though. It almost was.
Yeah. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
All right, Bree, you're up. Now, Mad Magog is there, and she's conscious. So if you hit, you can add your sneak attack to it.
Okay, perfect. You know.
That misses.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it dings right off the shell of the crab, and you can tell by the sound it makes. This one's a little bit tougher than the other ones were.
I'm gonna move them just a little bit
Okay.
right here.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right, Morticia.
I'm gonna hit it with Toll of the Dead,
Okay,
and then follow up with that 1d12 of lightning damage.
perfect. Fails its save, so go ahead and hit it with that 1d12 necrotic. Beautiful. And then hit it with the 1d12 lightning. Nice. So 9 points of damage total there. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna attempt to move closer. And I know I have to roll to jump onto that, right?
So you don't have to jump, but it uses less movement speed if you do jump.
Oh.
So if you just want to get up to like right there, you've got more than enough movement to just climb.
Oh. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And is that it
All
for
right.
you?
That is my turn. Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. Before you roll, Brad. All right. Avalyn runs over, steps on the back of the crab, jumps up, and just gives you a little boop. And that boop was his lay on hands, giving you 5 hit points. So that's his turn. So go ahead. You are awake, but you're still grappled. So go ahead with your turn. You definitely know you got booped too, and I can't hear you if you're talking. There you go.
Yeah, sorry. I looked over and realized I was like, "Oh, my mic is not on." How
Yeah,
wonderful.
no, you open your eyes and see Avalyn with his finger touching your nose, and you can feel whatever healing energy he provides flowing into your nose.
I mean, at this point, I think the best thing I can do is try to. Oh, I'm grappled, right?
You are grappled, and you're not flying anymore, so you lost that.
I'm 25 up. Is he holding me 10 feet in the air?
Yeah, so I forgot to mention that. The crab's got you in his claws. You and Mad Magog are 10 feet off the back of the island. And actually, I'm going to reset the top of the island to 0 now.
That
That
makes
way.
sense.
Since we're all up here. So it's got the two of you up in the air in its claws.
Okay. So if I'm doing my math right, he's 15 feet up. We're 10
no.
feet up, so we're total 25. Oh no.
He's
Okay, so we're 10. Got
yeah,
it.
He's standing. You guys are 10 feet off the deck. Or off the island. Right now.
Got it. You know what? I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna try this and see if it works. I have no idea what he would say other than this is not the bard you were looking for.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast dissonant whispers.
You damn whippersnappers.
It fails.
So it takes the 3d6 damage. And
Yep, I already read it. So it lets go of you. And as its reaction is going to move how far can it go? 30. So it's going to go right up to the edge, taking Mad Magog with. And technically, it chose to make that movement, which means Avalyn is going to get an attack of opportunity. Which hits. Doing 5 points of psychic damage. Anything else for your turn, Mortimer? It's only 10 feet, so you land no issues.
Maybe move some space back a little bit.
I'm kind of surprised that worked. Not gonna lie, like I'm glad it did.
Was like, well, it was either that or hit myself with the cure wounds, and I was like, well, fuck, I don't know which one to do. Fuck it, I'm gonna roll this.
That works.
Yeah, that's all I've got for my turn this turn.
All right, and Avalyn already went, so Max, you're up.
Okay. So if I ran up behind it, would it be flanked?
No. Because Mad Magog isn't engaged with it, she's grappled by it.
Yeah, but isn't she pounding on it with an axe?
It's not really paying attention. It's just carrying around its dinner in its mind.
Mine's gonna be gone soon, if that's what it's thinking.
Succeeds.
Fuck it.
Excuse me.
All right. Yep, that's it for me.
All right. It's going to bring us around. Barrick gets a shot this round. And he hits. Which will be 10 points of damage to the crab. It is still up. It has a giant ballista bolt sticking out of its back now. And it is the crab's turn. It's right up to you, Max. Makes an attack. Misses. That's its turn. Mad Magog, you're up.
Oh, better miss. Okay.
You see, my child, how I protect me so well.
Do reckless on it.
Misses.
Okay. I am going to do a bonus adrenaline rush just in case.
Okay.
I mean, it's a dash, but I'm obviously not going anywhere.
Yeah. You just pump your legs.
I wiggle more.
Hype yourself up a little bit.
Yep,
All right.
exactly.
Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Bree.
Okay, let's go.
That hits. You can put your sneak attack on.
Ah, fucked. I got excited.
It's all right. You don't need it. That is
It's
enough.
okay.
You launch the arrow. You see the little soft spot right between its eyes above its mandibles. You launch an arrow directly into that spot. And
The funny
it
part
kills
is
it.
I don't see that because I'm getting pumped up, so I think that like I just killed it.
Absolutely. But with that, the king crab falls dead, letting go of Mad Magog. And we are out of combat.
Can we take it for dinner?
Absolutely.
Then there we go. Beautiful.
Shark
guess
steaks
I'll-
and crab meat for
Not
like a
bad.
week.
Not too
Hell
Hell
shabby.
yeah.
Dump over and get my broken short bow back. And
Yeah, it's just the
Also-
bowstring, and you have replacements. It's just in combat. If that happens, you have to take an action to fix it. Is all it is.
yeah, that's fine. I'm never gonna take an action to fix it. I'm always gonna throw it.
I figured.
I'll get my spear back out of the crab as well.
Okay. So yeah, you've got 3, and above table they're just normal spears to you. So it was a merfolk
Okay.
thing that let them come back.
Okay. I'll grab the ballista bolt too. I don't know if we're keeping track of that.
Okay.
But
yeah, we haven't
we
really been keeping track of the golden years inventory, not like we do with Rock and a Hard Place, but
Okay.
yeah. So
Well, if there was ever a narrative moment where it's like, oh no, you guys ran out of ballista bolts, we have 1 in reserve.
all right. Well, as did anybody else have anything they wanted to do in the wake of the fight?
Oh no, I think I'm good.
I'm just gonna slap her on the shoulder and say, You are a wonderful example of all the things my god exhorts. Big, strong, willing to take a hit for me.
I'm just gonna grin because those things are true.
I love this dynamic.
This is great. We kind of have to make you a paladin now, Katie.
Yeah, so like if I switched around wisdom and charisma, I could get there. I'm at 12 with wisdom.
I mean, or you could just play your character how you built it with, low charisma.
Yeah, you can totally.
Can
I
you-
mean,
So
you're-
you can multi-class into paladin even without a
Oh, yeah, there might be a requirement on that.
Oh, I bet it's like 13.
Probably.
But yeah, so if I switched a couple of those lower stats anyway around, I could get there. If you let me do that as part of my religious awakening.
Maybe. I'm trying to see if I can find any information on that quick, fast, and in a hurry. I don't see any requirements here.
Maybe they took them out.
Maybe they changed it, yeah.
I think they did change it because I don't see any. I know that's how it was in 5e, but I don't know about 2024. So I don't know. I'll double tap that later. But as of right now, it doesn't say you need to do that. So
Fascinating.
we'll see. I'll work with if that's something you really want to do, Katie. I'll work with you on it. That way, you're not
Okay.
a -8 charisma paladin. Although I think that
Yeah.
would be amusing.
It would be super funny. Yeah, like I've never even looked at paladins, so I'll look at the
It's
class.
basically a fighter with some religious values and spells. It's like a cross between a fighter and a cleric.
You
I mean,
get
they get like a
smite.
smite, right? Like
Yeah.
a barbarian with smite sounds pretty fucking
Yeah,
awesome to
that's
me.
the big thing with paladins. Avalon is a paladin warlock, so he's got smites.
Okay.
And you get lay on hand, so you get some healing abilities.
Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't be
What
bad.
What I'm finding online is 13 strength, 13 charisma to multi-class into a paladin.
But is that 5e rules or 2024 rules?
That's what came up when I put 2024.
There might be an additional table, like at the end of the book.
This one in the book itself, it says as a multi-class character. It doesn't say right there. But
So D&D Player's Handbook 2024. To qualify for a new class, you must have a score of at least 13 in the primary ability of the new class
okay.
and your current classes. For example, a barbarian who decides to multi-class into druid must have strength and wisdom scores of 13 or higher, since strength is the primary for barbarians and wisdom is the primary for druids. So then the primary for paladins is strength and charisma.
And
so
charisma.
you would need a 13 in charisma to be able to do that.
Okay.
So I'll work on you with that, Katie.
Okay. It would make me a little more intimidating. Maybe that's where all the charisma goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyways, now that we got that sorted with 16 minutes left, as the battle comes to an end, you look at the battlefield, seeing the corpses of the crabs and the couple of merfolk, and you also note that from the rocking of the king crab climbing aboard, the ship pieces have broken loose.
Oh, excellent.
And the head and arms of the turtle, I'm just going to put his token here so you guys can see him come out.
Oh.
I knew it.
He's a big
Knew it was a turtle.
But
I love him.
You hear his voice again as he kind of rocks a little bit. And thank you. I've been stuck in my shell for months. I was beginning to starve.
Oh no.
It is the least that I as a deity could do for you as a deity.
Well, from one deity to another. If you need a favor, call into the ocean. If I'm close, I will come to your aid. But for now, return to your ship. I need food. Lots of food.
Understandable. Have a good day. What's his name again?
Zaratan.
Okay, just making that note.
Me too. Because you're gonna be like, I call for Zaratan's aid. I'll be like, what?
Who?
There a who?
Wasn't that shopkeeper 3 episodes back? What's he gonna do? Come out with a cabbage?
Anything anybody else wants to do before you return to the ship?
Nope.
Okay. Will you all return to the ship and watch as Zaratan submerges into the depths, taking this unknown landmass and turning it back into not a landmass? You continue on your way to Haven, so I will long rest everybody, and everybody's level 3.
Ooh.
Now I have to decide my domain.
Now you get to decide your domain.
Oh.
Yep, this is the point where everybody gets to pick their subclasses and all that fun stuff. So, Pam, don't worry about yours. We'll do it once I get everybody else sorted. Katie, do you want to think about the paladin thing, or you just want to dive right into it?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's dive right into it.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I love that for you. Do it.
So what I'm gonna do
It was too good.
is I'm gonna swap your charisma and your wisdom,
Okay.
and I will give you the 1 extra point in charisma
Well, thank you.
so that you can do that. So, I'm going to go ahead and close up the stream here as our adventure for this week has come to a conclusion, but I will leave everything open so everybody can level up this week if they want to. So thanks everybody for coming to watch the Golden Years crew as they save a long-lost Earth Elemental who very clearly got trapped here during the rift, escape his captivity and return to his normal life and grant the party a favor in the process. So we'll see you back here next week as our main adventurers continue their climb. Continue their climb to the mountaintop, seeking out Poseidon's children on Odysseus' behest. So good night, goodbye, and